Hi there, it is day 14 of my 365-day Move It challenge, and it's actually really early in the morning the next day because it was a very long day today. I just got done doing 30 minutes on my mat of yoga with Adriene on her YouTube channel, and I did that last night as well. My plan was to get up this morning and go to the gym early in the morning, but I'm really trying to give myself what I need in the moment. And sometimes what I really need is sleep. What I need is rest. And part of this challenge that keeps coming up is, what am I going to do in those moments where when what I want and what I need don't match up? What I want to do is, really meet this challenge head on, and I want to do it and do it well and complete it and not fail, and I want to move my body. And I want to go to the gym. I'm actually at that place where, I really do want to do this, and I want to adopt this as my lifestyle. But I'm also a human with a job and a family, and so what do I do? And my answer so far is whatever I need in the moment. And this morning what I needed was extra sleep, or just even a proper amount of sleep. And I am finding it difficult to balance everything, but I'm still trying to remind myself that when I do this challenge, when I do my 30 minutes of yoga or movement of some kind, or or go to the gym, that it's a gift I give to myself. And what I'm noticing in that is that I'm a lot less resentful of where else my time goes. So because I'm giving myself this gift, even in the moments where maybe I don't want to right that second, or I'm just so busy, or I have other things that I need to be doing, I'm gonna still make sure that even if it's in the wee hours, or that that I just got home and I'm really tired, I can still get down on that mat and do 30 minutes. And so yesterday, I'm gonna give the perfect example. Yesterday, I was really tired and really hurting. I started my period. I don't really care if that's an overshare. Women have periods. It happens. Deal with it. And mine are particularly painful. And as most women know, it's really hard to be like, I'm going to motivate myself to move my body when it's in pain. And really kind of all I want to do is curl up in my bathrobe under a big soft blanket and not move anywhere for a couple of days. But that's not feasible for me because of all these other things in my life. So I, of course, I went and I taught a full day, a very full day, and I recorded a video, and then I got down on my mat. And after that session last night, I got down on the mat and I did it was day 8 with yoga with Adriene, and I can't say enough good things about her yoga, her 30 days of yoga. And it was meditative yoga for healing, and it was exactly what I needed. Here I was facing all of this resistance to getting down on my mat, and I'm like, I'm tired, I should go to bed, I have 8 million other things that I'm thinking about that I should be doing, should. And I still made the commitment, or because of my commitment, I made the decision to get down on the mat, and it was exactly what I needed, to the point where I was weeping tears of gratitude and just joy at the end of that session, because it was just this wonderfully relaxing and still challenging, but restorative stretching. And I forget sometimes that movement really can be and needs to be restorative, that you can move your body and be present with your body, but that you also have to take care to not overextend, especially when you're starting out. I think there's often, I know for me, when I start out, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I get really motivated, and I push it and push it and push it, and then I'm in pain, and I'm sore, and I'm overly sore because I wasn't really mindful and didn't really take care of myself. I wanted to, prove to myself that I could do it, or even worse, sometimes prove to other people that I could do it. And so I'm really trying to be present with what comes up for me in this challenge. And what came up last night was this resistance to getting down on my mat, and then bam, here was this thing that I absolutely needed. What I needed just showed up through my commitment to doing this. And so today I had a very full day. I worked, and my daughter had classes, and then I had to take her to tumbling class as well. And then I had made a commitment to go see a friend of mine's show down in Salem, which is about an hour away from here. And I was taking one of my thespian troupe members. She was the only one who could make it tonight. And there was a talk back afterwards. So with driving to Salem and going to the show, and it was a wonderful show. I'm so glad I went. The cast was phenomenal. Go see Dancing at Lunasa in Salem, Oregon, over the next couple weekends if you get a chance. Anyway, I was exhausted though. I got home, it was after midnight by the time we stayed for the show and the talk back and drove back from Salem, and I dropped her off in Portland. I live in Beaverton, which is yet another 35-minute drive. I was really, really tired, but I decided, the beauty in that gift that I got last night was that now I have this one yoga session that allows me to move my body, keep my commitment, and still restore. And so I did the same one again tonight. And so I did another 30-minute restorative session on yoga with Adriene, and it was, again, just wonderful and exactly what I needed. And what that does, when you get rest, or when I get rest, I am then more motivated to keep going, because you know what? Maybe I only did a little bit today. Maybe I didn't push as hard, but it allows me the rest that my body needs to push harder tomorrow, or the next moment where I really know that I can. And so big change is hard, and so I try to make little changes along the way. And another sort of example of that little change is in this yoga session that I did 2 days in a row. One of the positions is crow pose, where you sort of go up on your palms and you put your knees on your elbows and you try to balance that. Well, I'm not at the point where I can balance it yet, obviously. But like yesterday, I didn't even try it. I was like, nope, not happening. She gives you the option to just stay in sort of a squat pose. And so I stayed in the squat pose, and I still felt really good about that. Tonight, I tried the crow. So I'm trying to find ways to push myself in little, tiny, digestible chunks and moments. Like, what can I do right now? Okay, how about right now? Okay, how about right now? And it really is, one day at a time. Recovery, folks in recovery talk about one day at a time, and they'll even tell you, like, it's one moment at a time, and that really is it. And I look at myself as kind of recovering from a life that I wasn't happy with or wasn't fulfilling to me, in terms of not just my lack of movement, but in the way that I think. And so it's one moment at a time, piece by piece, and I try to challenge myself little by little along the way. So I am going to bed now, but I just wanted to check in, and I did my 30 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, because I got another really full day, but I'm going to make it happen every day, every single day, 365 days, to change my life. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.